it's not every time they will be able to like make it to the potty. Number one, that's why I said you have to get potty close to them, because if they are not going there, the potty has to come close to them. Then another thing you can do, because they will make mistakes sometimes and pee on themselves, poop on the floor, on the chair, and I know how it can get. But one thing you should do, if they mess up like that, please try not to take it out on them. Don't show your annoyance or frustration, just correct them in love and show them what to do next time. Like show them, talk to them in love, take them to the potty and ask them where they are, as in where does poop go to, where does pee goes to, like that, and they will tell you. You show them the correct thing and you are fine, they are fine, no issue. You just move on and continue what you are doing. There's something I would recommend. Maybe when you start potty training, you can get the Nightingale underpads. You can just like spread some on your chair, wherever they are going to be, wherever your child is going to be, maybe playing with toys. You can just put one on the floor and put your child on it, or put your child close to it, so that when they make mistakes, you can easily just wrap it up and just dispose it, and you won't stress yourself out. So for number 6, my tip number 6, I'll say let them wash hands after using the potty. Yes, get a small basin or get a step stool. If your wash hand basin is very high, just get a step stool and make your child wash hands. Let it be convenient enough for them and let them wash hands. Kids love soap and water, and they will want to use the potty if it means washing hands after. He worked perfectly with my last son, and even up to now, oh my god, coronavirus, mommy, we have to wash our hands, we have to wash. I'll put soap today. Before you know what's happening, the soap would have finished, all in the name of I went to use the toilet and I had to wash my hand. Wash. You can even come up with songs. You can sing. There are rhymes on washing of hands. So you wash, and because they love soap and water, they want to wash their hands, they will want to use the potty. If it means after using the potty you get to wash your hands, they will definitely do. So tip number 7, in order not to make it too overwhelming for you, make sure you complete the daytime potty training and get it right before you move on to the nighttime and nap time potty training. Okay? In my own case, what I did was that I made sure we were right with the daytime potty training first before we moved to the nap time and nighttime. I told you earlier on that I got pull-ups for the sake of maybe periods when we had to go out, or nighttime. During the night, of course, you want to just sleep and your child won't be able to talk, so they will just mess the whole place up. So I got pull-ups for that. But at some point when I felt we were set, we were ready, yes, we had done the daytime, it was fine, because for my daughter and my first son, the school actually helped with their potty training. They told me that they were potty training them in school, that so I should stop sending diapers and everything. So it was easy for me. I just stopped putting diapers in their bag. I stopped wearing diapers, so we just started wearing pants, and I used to put like 2-3 pants, 4 sometimes for change, like in case there's any accident. Then I used to put change of clothes like that. So it worked perfectly and it was fast for me. But so that's it. When I felt we were done with the daytime potty training, so I then told myself, okay, let's do the nighttime. For the nighttime and nap time, you have to be ready to sacrifice your sleep. Because what I did then, okay, every night when we stopped wearing the pull-up, I'll just I got Macintosh. If you are not able to get Macintosh, you can always use the nightingale, you just spread it on the bed, spread it on your child's bed, or if you are co-sleeping with your child, you just spread it on your bed and put flannel or blankets. I had lots of them that time, so I'll just spread the flannel on top of it and put my child on it. Then I'll make sure before going to bed we'll use the potty. Then in the middle of the night, at least 2 times, I will carry my child and take to the toilet. So you must be ready to sacrifice your sleep. You will carry your child at least 2 times in the middle of the night. You will wake up, carry your child to the toilet. And yes, it's always better to use maybe a torch, or if there's this light that they put inside the toilet that like give lights in the dark, and so that you won't need to use the switch, you won't need to put on light and they won't wake up, because that's another battle. If you allow your child to wake up and your child is not able to sleep or crying, struggling not to use the potty, it can get very messy. So the best thing is you won't put on the light, you just use torch and just gently carry your child, use the toilet and just place your child back on the bed and you are fine. He's fine. But on days when you sleep off, the Macintosh used to just work for me, because what would happen is the Macintosh will stop any liquid, any urine from going to the bed directly. So you just wake up, change your child's clothes, change everything, and you just remove the flannel or the blanket, remove it, use your disinfectant wipes, just wipe the Macintosh, and you just lay another flannel on top of it and you are good to go. Macintosh is better because for this one you would have to be throwing it away, it will get wet, but for Macintosh you just need to wipe the Macintosh and you are good to go. So that was what I did for the night time, and I did that for a long time till my child was able to, each of them, to the level they were able to hold their pee till the next day. Because now for my son, he will hold it till anytime. I always make sure he use the toilet before going to bed, and he will hold it till the next day, no matter the time he wakes up. That's when he will now go to the toilet and like go on and on and on. You will think, oh, what happened like that? So that's it. You have to be ready for the next stage, which is the night time. And if you are ready to sacrifice your sleep, you won't have issues. Get Macintosh, get enough flannel so you can easily change in case there is any issue. Then for going out, once you stop diaper finally, I will advise you not to go back to it. Now, if you stop diaper, then you say when you are going out you are still wearing. I'm talking about when you stop it finally. Once you say goodbye to diaper for good, then it will be final goodbye. Because if you keep doing, okay, because we are going out, I'm wearing pull up, your child will get confused. Okay, where does mommy want me to, should I pull it down, so just once you say goodbye, it is goodbye. Now for going out, what you can do is, sometimes children don't get comfortable using toilets outside. Like some toilets you go to, they are messy, the whole place is messy and they might not be able to use it. So what you can do is, anytime you are going out, make sure your child uses the potty before stepping out. Then you can go along with, there are some very small potties. There is this, my carry potty, carry potty. You can easily in your diaper bag, put that in a small bag, or you get the foldable toilet seats, the foldable type. You can just easily take it with you, and when they are ready to use the toilet, you place it on the toilet, get your disinfectant wipes, clean everything, they sit on it, they are comfortable. It makes them feel like, okay, they are on their own potty, they are comfortable using their own potty, and that will not make them feel afraid or dirty. That's how I was able to potty train my children. Like the step by step, the months, between 18 months, we started fully 18 months, and by 2 years I just stopped. I remember for my last son, he celebrated his second birthday, and they were not telling me in school that we should stop using. I just told myself one day that we are potty training, we've done this thing, and I'm not using diaper again. That was how I stopped putting. I just replaced with plenty pants, and that was it. That was how we stopped. So that's the method I use for my children, for the first one, second, and the third one. Now I'll quickly talk about the crash course. For this method, you have to just set aside like 3 to 5 days for your child. You will not go anywhere, no grocery shopping, no going out. You are just going to stay at home. And I will not lie to you, the best time to do this crash course is this time that people are really at home, like this period that everybody is running away from coronavirus. You are just staying at home. It's the best time you can do it. You will not go anywhere. If you are working, you have to just take some days off, or you just say, okay, you pick a weekend that you just like do it. So it will be like full time with your child. Now on day one of this particular method, of course you are expected to get the potty, or the things I've mentioned. Get lovely pants, get change to pull up from normal diaper, get everything. Now day one, you are going to allow your child to go without pants, as in without any pants all through the day. Nothing like pants. And you just, then the next step is you are going to give your child lots of liquid, like you take tea, take juice, take water, lots of water, take healthy juice, as in you can make blend apples, blend, but just make sure your child takes lots of liquid so he or she can be pressed enough to use the potty. Then the next step is you set timer every 15 minutes. First day, just make it like 15 minutes. Once the timer goes off, you take your child to the toilet and you repeat the process. In the evenings, you can just like increase the time to 20-30 minutes, but you do it like that. In the night, you just use diaper, but first thing in the morning, you have to remove the diaper and start the process again. Day one, let your child go without pants. Day two, same thing. Day three, you can now start using pants, and it's the same process. Get the potty close by, show your child, take your child to the toilet, show how to use it. It's the same process. The only thing is, this one is a crash course. You just have to be there. You just have to watch your child like continuously. You keep watching, use the timer, take your child to the potty show, and keep doing it. By the third day, the third to the fourth day, in most cases, the child would have gotten used to the potty. You can then decide if you are ready for the night time or the nap time. If you are ready, then you go for it. Please note, there's something I need to mention. If you just moved houses, or you are expecting another child, like your child is expecting a younger one, I feel you have to take it easy on your kid. You have to take it easy on your child, because he or she is already affected by the changes that is going on around, and might not be ready for another major change, like letting go of diaper that has become part of him or her. So you have to take it easy on your child. You have to be sure your child is ready before you move, before you take the move, before you do the potty training. Maybe you should allow your child to get over the change first before you introduce your child to potty training. So moms, dads, good luck on potty training. I wish you the best. I know it's not easy, it's not something we look forward to, but if you have people around you that can help, I'm telling you it will be helpful. If you are not the one doing it, someone is doing it, and everything will just go smoothly. You'll be fine, your child will be fine, and they will just cross the next milestone. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching this video. Please, you know what to do. Give us thumbs up, like it, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe, click the notification button so that when I make videos, you can always get notified and you can watch. So, and feel free to share with us tips and tricks that worked for you when you potty trained your child and how long it took. Drop comments below, drop your comments. We would love to read from you. Thank you very much. If you need any of the things I mentioned, we have lovely potties, we have books on potty training, we have the underlay, lovely panties, lovely pants, and if you need any of them, I will drop the link below in the description box. You can check our website www.les.ng. We look forward to you shopping from us, and we look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.